do. Where for so you would do.
Wow.
I said no smart. Yeah, for so. Obeshe Jesus say wo kra ne wo ajinkwa. What am I saying? Like where the armor of God. That's what I'm trying to say. But I don't know if Christ that somebody tells me that I'm more in crowd here, more Jai Giovani. Jai. Yes, all right. So Akorfa is here. We're getting into the trend. I am on.
I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, me crowd, not even aware. Okay, Akorfa, what's trending? Social media, talk to us.
A 12-year-old girl has met her untimely death in the Elembele district of the Western region after an attempted abortion failed. Huh? So the young girl who's
how old again?
12.
1-2.
Yes, 1-2. And this conversation happened on Connect FM's Omamba Power Wafato. There was a sitting host who, had this conversation, and this was what he shared. The fact that the parents were actually aware of the relationship, and that the times that the child has what am I saying? Okay, the time that the 12-year-old so there are times that the 12-year-old had to sleep over, and so the parents were not really shocked that they are in a relationship. But I think where the problem is right now is that she was 5 months pregnant.
What?
And she decided to take some medication to get rid of the baby, and she has sadly died, and people are reacting on social media. There's actually Mr. Kabute, who's a paralegal in the Western region, who has said that there are actually cases like these they hear a lot, and so they are urging these organizations.
Actually, we have a lot of such cases in the Western region. Remember, I had a conversation with Ayisem. Yeah, somewhere last year, and he had a whole project he was embarking on to fight teenage pregnancy among schools in the Western region. He said he even released a song and said it was a true story about this bright young girl who was in a similar situation, also sadly lost her life. Yes, and he said it was a big issue, like in the Western region. He personally wanted to do something like that, a campaign like that. So yeah, so I mean, now you're saying this, I'm trying to connect the dots. I remember very, very well. I hope I get that song.
So we can.
Yeah, and the song is a storyline too. So yes, I think it's Julie.
Found it.
It's Julie.
Okay.
I remember very, very well.
Guys, for a while, right?
Thank you.
Okay.
In the midst of wolf peers in sheep clothing, insomnia is my new friend. Contrary to the end I expected, I attracted anxiety, loneliness, and depression to myself. Yes, you're right. These wolves haunt me every night.
Julie, Mr. Wo, school na rokwan. Ekwa anyankosam de Mr. de yitu nchan adusua no hia. Anyankosam no yifi mu kura na ma wa adusua no. Bye bye, Julie.
Playlist
This song, this is one of the songs that you pay attention to the message in there. You don't dance your piano away and forget what the song stands for. Because you know, too much cry. It's me, sana. Yeah, real message, no. Message, no. The message, no. Say, I mean, the fact that sometimes you want to blame the men, but not sometimes. Always,
all the time.
You want to blame the men too who do this to these young girls.
Yeah, because
this defilement,
the guy was actually 21 years old, or is 21 years old. Yes.
Because I'm not sure she got pregnant alone or she did it all by herself. So somebody else should be spoken to. We've tried this whole one-way method of solving this. Has not worked for us.
Needs to be more
pointing fingers, making them
shaming and all this. So I think it's this is a call to us to really look at this whole thing.
Because a lot of times we don't factor in the reasons why people, young girls, get into this. Like I realized that during the COVID time, some girls were literally sleeping with men in the central region area for pads.
Yes,
they were sleeping with them for fish, for food, simply because now they're not in school. They don't. There's things that we take for granted. School feeding. When they go to free SHS, they get school feeding. But now if they're out of the house and they don't have food at home and they don't have school to give them damn supplements, they'll look for it from other men. So right now we should be talking about the predators and the men that are actually the cause of this. Yeah. They should be our next level of attack.
I agree.
R.I.P. Julie. Yeah. The lady's name wasn't given, so let's call her Julie too.
Well, her name was given.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear.
Yes. So,
all right.
Right, cool.
Thanks.
So there's a statement by the Ho Technical University. Okay. It says denial. It says denial of false publication that is hookup trend leads to HIV outbreak at HTU students on rampage. So it says the attention of the management of Ho Technical University has been drawn to a false publication by ajnewsonline.com. AJ is not you. Circulating.
Would they do me so?
Circulating on social media regarding an alleged outbreak of HIV in the university. Says the university would like to set the record straight that one, the University Health Service as well as the municipal and regional health directorates of the Ghana Health Service have no such information on HTU as published. And then second, the public is urged to disregard the publication as it's entirely baseless and false. Goes on to say the general public is therefore advised to desist from sharing the false publication as it has the potential of damaging the hard-won image and reputation of the institution. So the story broke and people were tagging the school as a place where HIV is rampant and so you need to be careful and all of that. But the school has come out to say that that is not true, and so we need to disregard that information. That conversation is being had on social media. Away from that, so there was a poll by Japan's public broadcaster NHK last month that showed 55% of people were wearing masks just as often now as when government guidance was in place, and they have like about just 8% who have stopped altogether. So people in Japan who became so used to wearing face masks during the pandemic are now signing up for lessons to teach them how to smile again.
Wow.
Yes.
Withdrawal symptoms.
And they had to pay. There's a woman who has this whole business. I think she calls it smile education. So one of the lessons she asked them to that's a photo over there. Pick a mirror and then hold your hand up just to make sure your muscles are moving enough so you can have a smile on. And people are saying that even though we're all laughing about it, they believe there's a thing to do because half of the time, I think we spend up about 2 to 3 years putting on nose mask and not really bothering whether if we're smiling underneath the nose mask. And so they believe that this is a step in the right direction. You need to pay. There's a money you have to pay. Like so you have to pay 7,700 yen. That is a 44 euros. Yes, to be able to be part of this class. I don't know how it's going to.
So what? There's a proper class.
There's a proper class
teaching people to
how
unmask.
To smile.
And yes. It's massive part of that class because he's still wearing mask.
He's still wearing mask.
Massive is wearing mask.
He is.
Enroll him in that class in Japan.
I'm thinking about it.
I beg. Send his index number.
I think I should do that.
And phone number.
I should do that. Well,
no, but there are people who still wear masks in Ghana because they don't want you to identify them when they're going to pick trotro or when they're in trotro.
I know someone.
Oh wow, why are you talking about yourself?
No, Hello. Now I do not know, but listen, in the beginning, I was so bothered.
In the beginning.
So there was a time I put the nose mask on. I was walking at Circle, and someone identified.
Hi, Akorfa. I like your playlist. Your playlist on Wind Down.
And then I would just stop. I'm like, oh yeah, hi, it's me. I just passed by, but yeah, that's
no
just
need
happening.
to run away.
Charlie, you can't really run away. So, an Indian IT company, they have sparked outrage online after it was reported that one of its managers decided to tell the security person to lock the exit so that the employees would not go out. Now, the reason is not known as to why he thought that this is the way to go. So, someone decided to post it on Twitter, and they came for the company. But the company also came out to apologize that they immediately rectified it. They did not know what was happening, but they have called this management, executive to order, and so it's something that they're looking into. And then also, it sparked the conversation about work environments that sometimes they believe are very toxic, and so like the employees didn't know what to do or how to even get out of the space. So if not someone picking the phone to say that you were posting on social media, they would have probably still be locked in that office space, and so that is also sparking conversation. And rapper Nicki Minaj is being sued over allegedly unpaid fees for personalized jewelry. However, her lawyer denies this and maintains that the jeweler is only using her for attention. And they have this whole borrow system where I'll give you some stuff, you use it, make sure that while you're returning it, it is not damaged, and then there's a time frame for that, like you need bring it within a certain period of time. And then so this jeweler believes that they broke the time, they didn't bring it on time, and they also did not ensure that it was properly handled.
So it's probably damaged.
Yes, that's what they're saying. But then also the lawyer of Nicki Minaj believes that they just want clout, and that's why they're doing this. They have paid whatever they're supposed to pay, and so there's no need this coming
Nicki
out.
Minaj to me laborona me atu efo.
Wow, absolutely.
So
yeah, these are some of the things that's got people talking. But I don't know if we're touching on the.
You should.
We should.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's quickly do that. So we chanced, or Giovani. Let me say Giovani. Giovani chanced on this very good or insightful information that we can all learn from. So it says 15 important money lessons I know at 35 that I wish I knew at 25. So we just
already a very important one.
We just read a few.
In fact, what can I interpret it?
Yeah. So one says learn to negotiate. It says negotiating is the most important skill when it comes to building wealth. Whether you're negotiating a raise at work, the price of a car, or the interest rate on a loan, learning to negotiate can help you save money and increase your wealth over time. AJ?
Now, the Bible says, but basically, lack of negotiation has taken a lot of money off my table before.
A lot of young people.
And it's something that sometimes we think that we are meant to get what we deserve, but you only get what you ask for. So sometimes you ask for something small, expecting the person will give you bigger. No, you ask for it. So what you
you can't vex HR.
Yeah. But you see, you need to learn how to first ask for your worth, know how to negotiate properly. When they say 1 and you think you are worth 3, stand on the 3 and maintain it, and be willing to walk away if it doesn't go your way. Oh, that walk away if it doesn't go your way. Bars,
Wait,
baby, bars.
Let me add it to my next one because you prepare me rap shit.
This one I think you need to we really need to touch on. It says avoid lifestyle inflation. It says lifestyle inflation is when you increase your spending as your income increases. By avoiding lifestyle inflation,
we are all guilty.
You can ensure that you are investing enough of your income, which is crucial for building wealth over time.
Do we need to explain that one?
I think that's self-explanatory.
True.
So basic. Do I share the handle so people can go check it out?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I think
we can share it on our pages.
We're sharing it. I think Ima and Amaka will be showing it on our Facebook. But yes,
Amaka?
Yeah, Amaka.
Joy
Amaka or Amaka.
Amaka.
I thought she said Amaka.
Yeah, she said Amaka.
No, I said I
even heard Amaka.
I said Amaka.
You're a car.
Is that Amaka? I was like, oh wait.
This is Akorfa. She will slay it. You there walking here and say my name is Ajaka. You mean Ajaka?
Ajaka.
That's about it for Trent and
Oh no, we are not done.
We are done.
Oh wait.
Go in for more.
Continue.
Okay, share more. Because we're enjoying it.
All right, cool.
Don't do us like that. Don't do us like that.
Surround yourself with the right people. Says, I used to think making $1 million in a year was impossible until I started hanging out with people making $10 million a year. Surround
Social
yourself with
network,
mindsets that will help you grow, not hold you back. I think this one is one of the pointers that people have been. But I don't know, like, surround yourself with people, the right people. It's true, but
you see, your social network is your network.
It is.
But it's you see, we've limited some of these things to just captions with unrelated photos on Instagram. But this is a real deal. Like, Charlie, make sure you're leaving those captions.
So true. So true. Says invest in yourself. Your biggest asset is yourself. So it's important to invest in your own education, skills, and career. By investing in yourself, you'll be able to increase your earning potential, which can help you achieve your financial goals more quickly. And invest as early as possible. This one, I think a lot of people do not know yet. Says investing early will help you take advantage of compound interest. The longer you invest your money, the more time it has to grow. By reinvesting your returns, your money grows at an exponential rate rather than just a linear rate, and create a budget. This is the most important step in taking control of your finances.
Saying, you too, mommy.
Impulse
buying. Something you know plan say goodbye. That's my life.
Speak to me without telling me you're speaking to me.
Wow.
Listen.
I'm speaking to myself.
Oh. We're in the same boat.
It is crazy, guys.
Impulse buying is messed up.
But if you can master your budget, I mean, you can control your whole life.
You can.
Like, you really go
I have bookmarked this. I'll be reading it every morning and every evening before I go.
Manifestation, right?
Yeah.
But that thing is hard, though.
It is.
Because once the money hits now, you're like,
you're a different person.
So listen, problems if you start coming through
and then
from
all of a sudden, your bills, your expenditure starts to match up to exactly what you're earning.
But guys, we're not saying something here.
What's that?
Have you ever wondered how you manage 20 CDs when you're broke?
But you don't know how to
when you have 5,000, you don't know how to handle it and manage it.
I completely agree.
How do you do it? If it's the middle of the month or when the month book from the 20th, you are able to manage 50 CDs well. You become proud of yourself, like I can manage this economy. Then when you have enough,
then that's when your body is doing
just allowing cash out. Allowing cash out. They say in Accra here, all you have to do is wake up and you will spend. Just wake up. That's your crime.
There was a day I had not moved out of my area.
Yes.
I went home and I was crying.
Thank you.
Money I had spent.
Now it's on gives you 1,000 CDs. You got on your main shroud.
Hey, the way I rain blessings on blessings.
God bless you, bless your generation, your dog, your cat. Meow. Woof, woof, woof. Man, you're good. And after hours,
wolf is which one? The dog.
Dog, woof, woof.
Okay.
After some hours, the money they finish. Now you won't go back to the person you bless already. But you can't say you bless them before. So God already did bless them. Save that own blessing for yourself. You need it.
Hey.
Well, how do we do it?
System is hard. Do
you know when you talk to your friends who are not in Ghana, they ask you how we do it? People ask, like when foreigners come down, you observe your family friends, your friends who come into Ghana. When they can say to me, the dollars by me see within 2 days, me spend $1,000. Say
Isn't that what they say Ghanaians are like?
They ask us like we are magicians.
Yeah.
Like someone whose salary is 1,000 cedis. How do you do it? Maybe Akorfa my hack. People should share their own hack with us.
Yeah, you want to activate it?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Honestly,
call us, talk to us, tell us how you do it.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Yes, some folks will tell you that, oh, I live within my means. Very easy to say though, but like now, all you have to do is just the means has changed.
It has. It really has.
I wake up in the morning.
You're buying,
AJ, give them the number. In fact, let me mention the number.
Yeah.
If you have a chance to share with us, you're not shy to share your hack with us. How do you do them? How do you survive? 055 691 0154 055 691 0154 or 0559 242 717 0559 242 717. How you they do them? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Senior Alpha.
Adeo, boss.
I beg, what be the name?
Nana.
Nana. How you dey do one?
I the manager, boss.
Yes, that be every Ghanaian for you, but you, how you? No, I beg. Yes.
Oh, I sure they can show. Giovani, you see, AJ mentioned something. Living in your means. See, it be difficult. I'm not gonna lie you, but it is possible. Giovani, it is possible. I know the amount of money I make in a month in the bank. Where I tune myself in a way that even if external forces they can't take money from me, if for fall in the budget, if for tell me early in the bank, so I go budget give you. But if you not tell me early where it pass, now you come out, you for wait for the next month. Where they want to know, this be how it is. People will call you names. They say me to me name. They say me here, me to say, me to say. I hear that all the time because to them I have that for the.
Basa, what the credit inside a budget? Hey, Bama, what the credit here a budget? Akwe budget in time. No.
The mindset of
that mindset.
The whole someone asks you and you do not have.
Yeah, sometimes you break your back for.
They think you are just being. Is that okay? Someone is on the line.
Hello.
Yes, hello, my dear.
Yeah, Giovani.
Hopefully you've budgeted your own credit so we can talk small, huh? My dear, how do you do it?
Actually, I'm glad to be on your show today.
Oh, thank you so much. We are
I've
happy
been listening to you when I was in Saudi, and you guys really motivated me to work hard.
Wow, thank you. It's nice hearing that from you. Can you now reduce the volume on your radio?
Okay.
Good. That's the first thing we do on the show. All right, now let's hear you. How do you manage your funds? How do you manage resources? How do you?
Actually, when I first came to Ghana, it was like because I had money, I was not used to the system, so I was spending like sometimes 50 cedis a day, 60 cedis a day, until ending of last year, all my money was gone, and now I don't even know how to like fit into the system. But today, I can tell you that I can spend 50 cedi in a week. Sometimes, maybe it's more than 1 week. So that's how like Ghana can actually.
My sister, share the password with us. Share the link. My sister, Alfarian, share the link. How do you do it? How do you do it?
Okay, you just have to learn how to like starve yourself. Like that's the truth.
Starve.
Yes.
Giovani left the chat.
Giovani left the WhatsApp platform. Starve. No, but you're raising a very fair point. Please explain further.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I came, like I eat 3 times a day. I take snacks because that's what I used to do when I was in Saudi. So when I came to Ghana, it was just something normal for me, and I continued the same way until all my money was gone. Wow. So now I don't have any money. I'm just doing my rounds and managing the small money I'm having.
Tell me, you cook at home.
If I don't skip meals, I can't save. So I just